Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm Dina Proctor. I'm a life coach, I'm a podcast host, inspirational speaker, and author of the best selling book, Madly Chasing Peace: How I Went from Hell to Happy in 9 Minutes a Day. Thanks so much for joining me here. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes and talk to you about starting a 3x3 meditation practice. If you're interested, if this is your first video that you're tuning into or first time you're hearing of me and my 3x3 meditation, you might want to check out my introductory video first to talk about how on earth you can possibly expect practical results 3 minutes at a time. So let's talk about getting practical with a 3x3 meditation practice. What I usually tell my clients to start out with is don't look at it like it's a big New Year's resolution. It's nothing that you have to take on and commit to for the rest of your life or the rest of the year. The way that I find to break it down to be really practical is to take it 7 days at a time. And I know traditionally it takes much longer than 7 days to change a habit. It could take as much as 21 or 28 days, as I've learned from other teachers. But if you take it 7 days at a time, any new practice or any new habit, and you play full out with it, you can renew your intention 7 days later, play full out there. You've got 14 days under your belt already, just another couple weeks, and you really have literally a new brain pattern, a new way of thinking about it, and a new habit formed. So that said, the simplest way to talk about starting a mini meditation practice is for the first 7 days to solely practice quieting your mind. And that sounds a little bit daunting. I know we have so much mind chatter going on. It feels like that voice in our head never stops. But we do have more control over it than we think we do. So if you could do something as simple as putting little reminders in your cell phone or in your calendar, something you always have with you, to jog your memory 3 times a day. Usually it's easy to find the time in the morning and then the time in the evening, and it's the middle of the day that's the tricky one. Where on earth am I going to find 3 minutes to sit still, find a place to meditate in the middle of the day? But instead of that stressed out, how am I going to fit this in feeling, I invite you to consider it with an attitude of curiosity. Because I believe that if a certain practice is the best one for you, you will necessarily be given an opportunity for that to happen. It could be a pocket of time you didn't expect. You can run out to your car and meditate or lock yourself in a room somewhere or whatever. Most people won't miss you if you're only gone for 3 minutes. So put it in your calendar, put it in your phone with a reminder. And I also encourage you, when you sit down for the meditation, to set a timer. This way you're not kind of peeking through closed eyes. Wait, has it been 2 minutes, 1 minute, 3 minutes? Wait, how long has it been? Am I sitting here too long? Okay, so you set the timer and trust that the bell will bring you out of it, so you don't have to worry and interrupt your own meditation, distract yourself by seeing how much time has gone by. Then I encourage you, for the first 7 days, just the practice of quieting your mind is to choose a really simple activity that you can lose yourself in for 3 minutes. And that simple activity could be lighting a candle and eyes open, watching the candle, and just kind of letting yourself be mesmerized by the candle flame. See if you can see shapes in the flame. See if you can just kind of lose yourself in breathing and focusing on the candle flame. If you prefer eyes closed and your brain's going a mile a minute, you could easily calm it. Well, I don't know if I should say easily, but with practice, you can calm it by a simple activity like starting with 99 and counting backwards. Just kind of closing your eyes and focusing on that activity. Simple distraction exercise to get yourself centered and connected. You could also, which I think is really common and very effective, focus on your breathing. And if your mind starts to wander, totally normal, absolutely normal, of course, especially in the beginning. But if your mind starts to wander, just remind yourself to gently bring your focus back to that activity. Now, none of these super simple activities, I'm not promising you, huge results after just this first 7 days. But what it does is it kind of tills the soil of your mind. It gets the old weeds out. It empties the cup of mind chatter that's already full, so that you have space. You have a clean slate. You have a, kind of a cleansed palette to be able to introduce the meditation and visualization exercise that can actually impact your life. Now, these simple exercises can help you reduce stress. And a simple way to tell if the activity is working for you, is this working? I can't tell if this is working. This is only 3 minutes. Can this possibly be effective? Is really, kind of a common concern in the beginning. So an easy way to tell that a meditation activity is working for you is after the 3 minutes is up, the timer goes off, the bell dings, and you take a breath to re-enter your body and re-enter the room. If it takes you a second to remember what you were so stressed out about or what was bugging you or going in your mind before you sat down, if you kind of come out of the meditation and it's like, wait, I know I was upset about something. Oh yeah, and blah, blah, blah. And now I got to pick up the kids and I've got all this stuff going on. But if it takes you that split second to remember what you were doing, you know that you've accomplished something in the meditation because you've interrupted that constant, consistent mind chatter and you've taken control of where your focus is. So I invite you to ease yourself into this meditation practice. Just take it 7 days at a time. It can be simpler than you think it might be to create true transformation in your life.